Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest. If you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Once I thought my innocence was gone. Now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me when you put your arms around me. I haven't been there for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest. I'm that voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me too. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Maybe this won't last very long, but you feel so right when I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard, but I've gone this far, and it's more than I hope for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romance is. I haven't been there for the longest time. I had second thoughts at the start. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman that you are. You're wonderful so far, and it's more than I hoped for. I don't care what consequence it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so bad. I think you ought to know that I intend to hold you for the longest time. Whoa, 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 for the longest time.
All I want is a room with a view, a sight worth seeing, a vision of you. All I want is a room with a view. Oh, I will give you my finest hour, the one I spent watching you shower. I will give you my finest hour. Oh yeah. All I want is a photo in my wallet, a small remembrance of something more solid. All I want is a picture of you. Picture this, a day in December. Picture this, freezing cold weather.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, release my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. You and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. So happy together. And how is the weather? So happy together. We're happy together. So happy together. tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. I'm the king of wishful thinking. Over you, I know I will. You made a hole in my heart, but I won't shed a tear for you. I'll be the king of wishful thinking. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'll pretend my heart's still beating, 'cause I've got no more tears for you. I'm the king of wishful thinking. I'll get over you, I know I will. You made a hole in my heart, and I'll tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful
I had so much fun. It brings back the games like Family Feud, Sale of the Century, Name That Lyric. It is so much fun for everyone.
Well, welcome back everyone to this week's entertainment. Yes, it's us again. So those of you who don't know me, and it sounds like there's a few new people on tonight, which is great. My name's Daz, and I'm here with Josh tonight. Say hi, Josh.
Hello.
And we're both here to present to you yet another week of entertainment through trivia. Now, we do have a bit of an announcement, and that is that Justin has managed to get himself a real world gig on Wednesday night. So that means that he won't be able to do this anymore. But the good news about that is you get us more, which is even better, I think. So
let's all have a hand for Justin getting a real life gig.
Yes, that's right.
Unfortunate that he can't continue to do this, but of course he will still be here in spirit.
That's right, and we'll pay him out as much as we possibly can. Mainly because he has no way to have a recourse if he's working Wednesday nights. If you still want to remember what Justin looks like, is there a way that we could possibly do that, do you think, Josh?
I mean, yes.
Yeah?
It's called Smarticus.
It is called Smarticus. I'm glad you picked that one up.
And guess what?
What's that?
The first part of Smarticus Showdown is on YouTube right now.
Perfect. You might have heard Keenan just mention it before in the chat. Yes, definitely. We have our online quiz show as well that you can that we've done with hosts and a few other players just to have a bit of fun and just watch how bad we actually all are. So, just whilst I'm all here, I'll get everyone now to check that they're going live with their feed. So the way that you do that is by pressing on the little, making sure that's going live. If it's showing a little red dot, do we see the thing? We see the thing where it's showing there, play with mobile wireless keypads is one of the things. And then it says the word live must have the red dot next to it at all times, otherwise you're not live.
Yes.
Now, remember when you're doing this, that there's still going to be a delay between us and the actual game. So you'll see the game in real time on your phone or your iPad, if that's what you're using, as opposed to what you see via this YouTube feed. To help us along there, what we're going to do very quickly, after we do this, is just get people to answer another question for us. We'll go very quickly over the guidelines first of all. So remember, we're not using Google or Siri or Alexa or anything like that to answer any of the questions. We're just using your brains, the brain's trust of people. Now, restrictions are down a little bit more. Maybe you've got a few more people in your house. If you're not, then feel free to phone a friend. I mean, that sounds a good idea as long as you're not using the internet in order to answer these questions. Alrighty. Now, we don't have any handicaps at this stage because it seems like the lead changes every single week, which is great. It's great that we have different winners every week. But let's just quickly check what sort of speed we're looking at the moment. Now, remember, here in Canberra studio, we've got the hooked up to the flagpole at Parliament House, so we're going pretty well in regards to our speed.
Not to brag or anything.
No,
but
no.
Also, for everyone in the chat who's asking that if there was a cat, yes, there was.
Was there a cat?
There was a cat.
Oh, you noticed the cat?
Yeah.
Great.
Apparently, Astrid asked if you had a tail.
Yeah, I've got many tails. But have an answer to this question. Tell us what your YouTube delay is. Yes, we did have an catus interruptus for a second, but currently that has been taken care of.
For now, who knows what could happen after this point.
Yes. Okay, so we've got everyone answering that question, which is great.
It's a good start.
All right, so yes, the vast majority of teams are within that 1 to 3 bracket, and still a few in the 4 to 5. That's great. If you're in the 6 to 8, it's more likely due to you having ADSL or having a bit of delay in the area that you are. We find that for us, that the vast majority of teams seem to have really good delay. Really good delay? Really good liveness.
I don't think you want really good delay.
No, you want really, really bad. You don't want delay, is the answer. Yeah, so just make sure that you continually check that little red button, and that's the way that you'll know that you're getting the best speed you possibly can. All right, so we'll start with round 1. In round 1, that's 25 points for a correct answer. If you get an answer wrong, it's -5 points for you, but hey, have a go anyway. All right, so let's start with an easy question. Surely it's easy. The A in NATO stands for Truth, Justice, and... Oh, okay. Is it African, Alliance, American, or Atlantic? The A in NATO. A? So, does anyone know what NATO does? I mean, really do? Besides, say stop, or we'll say stop again. Okay, it's Atlantic. So the full amounts here, so I get it right. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, because we all like a good North Atlantic Treaty, and it needs to be organized.
Organization.
Yes, what is the name of this mountain? I reckon it should be George.
Mount George.
Mount George. Or maybe
Mount
Mount
Hawaiian.
Is it Fuji? Is it Lhasa? Is it Manaslu? Or is it Rushmore? It is indeed Mount Rushmore. Everyone getting that one correct, except for one team. What did you choose? They chose Mount Fuji. Okay, so Mount Fuji is in Japan, whereas this is actually in the USA. So a little bit of a difference, but that's okay. Princess Ada appears in which film? Princess Ada, is it A Bug's Life, Cars, Monsters Inc., or Wall-E? So in some sort of animated feature, it looks like here, Princess Ada. I wonder if if they're mad at her, they go. If they're mad at her, you see, you can't be mad at her. You can't. It just doesn't work. But if they go up to her and go, "Why, I at her?" A Bug's Life, yes.
Underrated movie.
Underrated.
Underrated movie.
I think it was in the Shadow of Ants, which came out before it on purpose. So
It could also be because it followed up Toy Story.
There's that too. But I think my version's better. All right. So, okay. So we've got a Who Is This Artist question. So have a listen to this.
If you knew Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well,
Time to answer. It's Buddy Holly with Peggy Sue. One of the hits that he did, along with That'll Be the Day. Yeah, most people getting that. What did the 6 people say? Oh, we had... Okay, so the other 6 people had no idea and just chose. That's fair enough.
Nothing wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, what river is the site of the death of the explorers Burke and Wills in 1861? Was it Cooper Creek, Darling River, Murray River, or Murray River, or the Paroo River? So Cooper Creek, Darling River, Murray River, or Paroo River? The Burke and Wills, the 2 of our pioneer explorers. Yes, Cooper Creek. Doesn't say how they died, just that they died at the river. Okay. It's probably they died of thirst or something. Okay, which one of these people is not one of the 3 musketeers? So we've got Aramis, Athos, Demos, and Porthos. Okay, so one of those is not a 3 musketeer. Notice how they always miss out D'Artagnan. Poor D'Artagnan. Never gets mentioned. Yeah, because he was the 4th of the 3 musketeers.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the name.
Yeah, true. True. Okay, 3 seconds to go. Yes, Deimos, which happens to be one of the names of the moons of Mars, I think, and or Titan or something like that. Yeah. All right. Doesn't say exactly who that is.
Because it just told you exactly what the answer just told you.
Yeah. In which year did this club join the VFL or AFL, Western Bulldogs? Was it 1897, 1906, 1917, or 1925? So they've been a member for greater than or less than 100 years.
Is it more than
100 years?
Or less than
100 years? Or is it much, much more than 100 years?
Or is it none of the above? And you're all going to lose points.
Did anyone play trivia last night? At a venue? Oh, it's 1925. Most teams getting that one wrong. What do we have? A lot of everywhere. So I think it was very much a guessing game for that. But yes, it was 1925. But speaking of 100 years, from trivia last night, how long did the 21 Years War go for? Josh? Do you know?
You know, funny story there.
Yeah.
Turns out the 21-year war goes for, surprise, surprise, 21 years.
21 years? Wow.
It's not 104.
No, it's not 104, which was the last one. Okay, which of the following movies was released first out of these 4? So we've got Along Came Polly, we've got Annie, we've got Dirty Dancing, and we've got Pretty Woman.
Watch now as that question pops up later on.
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking about the first movie version of Annie, not the latest one, which was done, with Jamie Foxx. But yeah, which one of those came first?
How recent is the new one?
Probably about 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you were thinking that one, well, I guess it's A Hard Knock Life.
For us.
Okay, so this question is worth double points. So up to 50 points. 50 points are available if you get this question right. And here it is. Who wrote the book A Game of Thrones? Was it Stephen King, George R.R. Martin, J.K. Rowling, or J.R.R. Tolkien?
All famous authors.
All of them good authors too. I've read books from all of them.
I can't say I've read books from all of them.
No?
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's George R.R. Martin, who is the author of A Game of Thrones.
And the series is not called Game of Thrones. It's called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, A Song of Ice and Fire. But Game of Thrones sounds better for a TV series, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we're still waiting on the 6th book.
Yes.
How long has it been now?
I think he's resting on his laurels and going, 6th book, who needs it? It's not like he needs the money. All right, so there's only a couple of teams left anyway to to do your betting, so I don't need to explain that to you. All you need to do is decide what you've all decided, which is how much it is.
Which is F,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, let's have a look. A lot of people,
A lot of people said F.
Yes.
Woo!
A lot of people did, so that is good to see. But let's see if it was in vain. Here's the question. On a compass, how many degrees separate north-northwest from east, measuring clockwise? Is it 90 degrees, 102.5 degrees, 135 degrees, or 157.5 degrees? Whatever it is, it's hot if it's coming out of the microwave.
Fun fact from Keenan
Yes?
in the chat.
Yes?
Apparently the opening theme for Game of Thrones is called Ice of Fire.
Is it?
Apparently.
Oh, I just call it na 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 na
Na, 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 na. I
na.
like that name a lot more.
Yes. So 4 didn't answer. 102.5 is the correct answer. Most people getting it right. 2/3 getting it right. 1/3 not. But let's see what that did to the scores. Alrighty.
Nothing, you're all on 0. Aw.
So Hakuna Matata and Snark Tarts are both on 375, which is great. And we've got 2 ruck teams, JK and Fickle Finger, on 3rd and 4th. In fact, we've got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th all being ruck teams. Wow, that's pretty impressive. All from Canberra. No, there's none happening in the moment at the ruck. No trivia. We're talking to them to see if they'll bring it back. But in the meantime, if you like, you can go to either Hellenic Club down in Woden on Tuesday nights or Gungahlin Lakes on Thursday nights, both starting at 7 p.m. Just if you want, looking for something to do. Alrighty, so here's round 2. So from now on, it's going to be 100 points counting down. So the quicker you press that button in, then the sooner you, if you get the points, that's the more points that you get. And we might throw in a few fastest if we're feeling nice. If we're feeling nice. Okay, who's the lead singer of this band? Have a listen.
Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but once you squeeze me tight, you nearly broke my spine. Oh my Lord, la 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 la. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman but talked like a man. Oh my Lord, la 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 la.
Ray Davies. Ooh. So, yes, Ray Davies, and that song was Lola by a band appropriately called The Kinks. So, had a few people thinking Pete Townsend. No, Pete Townsend wasn't the lead singer of The Kinks. But, let's see how you go for the next question. Which character is played by Sean Connery in the 1990 movie Hunt for Red October? Is it Captain Vasily Borodin, Captain Bart Mancuso, Captain Ivan Putin, or Captain Marco Remus?
Very, very sad loss. Sean Connery. On the subject of people we've lost recently.
Yes.
David Prowse.
Yes?
The man behind the suit
Remember?
of Darth Vader.
Yes. So it's Marco Remus, and I think Sean Connery learned about 3 lines in Russian for it, and then probably went, no, I'm not going to do any more lines in Russian. Let's just pretend we're speaking Russian and we'll talk in English instead.
And we'll be Scottish instead.
Yes. Right. How many minutes did Neil Armstrong how many minutes did he spend walking on the moon? Was it 12, 62, 132, or 252?
Conspiracy theorists would say it was a set. They were in a.
People going, how come you can't see the camera with the other guy? And it's like, because they strap the cameras to their waist. I mean, it's only us who need to have the cameras up like this.
Also, apparently the fact that someone needs to hold the camera as well goes completely over people's heads.
That's it. So 132 minutes was the answer there. We're seeing a good spread. A lot of people thinking 62, only an hour. Well, no, he got more than that. He got double that. Which is great.
There were 3 astronauts in Apollo 11, right?
There were 3, yes.
3, and one of them didn't even go on the moon, didn't he?
No, it's like
So
Yeah.
it's like it all lined up for conspiracy
Yes,
theorists.
that's right. Okay. So I can see all these people ready to press the answer down to allow us to go for the Internet Protocol known as TCP. Stands for what control protocol is it? Technology, transfer, transmission, or transport? Oh, see all those answers fly in. Makes me feel happy. Do you want to do a fastest for this one, Josh?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're not doing the fastest, so...
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'll do it fastest.
Alright. 10 seconds to go, 2 teams to answer.
One team.
Obviously don't know, that's alright. So, it is the Newmans. Oh, Newman. Alright. Well done.
Newmans.
Yes. Alright. So well done to them. Okay, transmission. How many people put transfer? Yes. I thought it was transfer too, just say quietly. Which of these countries has a population of approximately 58 million people? Is it Ethiopia, Kenya, Sudan, or Tanzania? So, we know what this means. Been a while. Giant steps that one. Take you. Tanzania, only 8 teams getting that one right. Lots of people are going Ethiopia or Kenya. No, 58 million people for Tanzania. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so it is now the 25th highest ranking country in the world in terms of population. Right, what do the letters MG stand for? Truth, Justice, and the American Way. On the British sports car.
It wasn't even American.
Alright. Is it Manchester Grills, Manford Gears, Milton Gaskets, or Morris Garages? MG. Life is good. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna let her out.
A letter out?
Yeah, A letter out. Yeah. Morris Garages, because it's L and M, you know, so they're close together. Morris Garages is right. Most teams getting that one correct. Okay, which one of these seas is the largest? This one. This is no. Is it the Arabian Sea, the Coral Sea, the Timor Sea, or the South China Sea?
Or the lettuce.
Or the lettuce, yes. Or is it Democracy? That is definitely the biggest sea. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Win or lose. I quite like that. The Coral Sea. Oh, lots of people not getting that one right. Everyone going South China Sea. No. So the Coral Sea is 4.8 million square kilometres, but the South China Sea is only 3 million square kilometres. So you're out by 1.8 million square kilometres. You know, just a tiny fraction. All right, well, let's continue on. All right, the game of Yahtzee contains what number of dice? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? If you've ever been away on holidays with any family ever, you should know the answer to this question. How many dice are they using in Yahtzee? 15 seconds to go. Can't believe we haven't had everyone answer yet.
Do we have a team that's named Bot, so that my team is also named Bot? Actually makes sense.
Okay, 5, yes. There are 5. Like, you have to roll 5 of the same number to make a Yahtzee. What did other people put? Some people put 6. And, like, the 3, 4, 5 other people have probably never, ever had to do a family vacation before in their lives. I pity you.
Playing Yahtzee with 1 dice.
Yeah.
That would be very interesting.
1. Yahtzee!
Yahtzee!
Okay, which one of these words is a synonym for winsome? Is it appealing, disgusting, infuriating, or intimidating? So is it appealing or appealing? Or is it disgusting? disgusting? Or is it infuriating? Or is it intimidating?
No, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
I will be intimidating.
10 seconds to go.
Because, a giant laser is intimidating.
Yes. Especially if you turn it on with a countdown to happen like 5 minutes later or something.
And then you expect him to die
Yes.
as well.
And yes, it is appealing. And luckily, many of you managed to get that. You didn't even have to ask. What's the next line of this song?
Another hero, another mindless crime behind the curtain in the pantomime. Hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? The show must go on. The show must go on.
Whew. You know. If you know, we can stay friends.
They'd be able to fly.
Go. Inside, my heart is breaking. Yes.
My makeup may be flaking, but
Yeah,
my smile still stays on.
Yes, 3 lines from the actual thing. Okay, and around
All
2.
of them are, actually.
Yeah. All right. So Western Kingdom did the best that round with 590, but Dingsford Keenan wasn't too far behind. I'm really proud of you, mate. You're doing well. Okay, Hakuna Matata's there. Awesome. Oh, next subject we're going to talk about after we find out the scores. So Dingsford Keenan in the lead.
Is
Wow.
that Chase Evans in the lead?
No, it's Dingsford Keenan.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chase Evans.
All right. Okay, well, let's now look at Millionaire Ladder. Millionaire Ladder is a game where all you have to do is get every question right. You start off at 0 points every time you get a question right. You go up a step in the ladder. If you get a question wrong, you go all the way back down again, unless you've gone past a safety net. So you can see the safety nets there at 150, 300, and 450 points. So the maximum amount of points you can get for this round is 500 if you get all 10 questions right. So that's what you're aiming for. But either way, try and get past at least one safety net. Understand it? No, neither do I, so explain it to me. Right, so here we go.
Sorry.
Okay, what is the name of this instrument? Also, George, is it banjo, is it darbuka, is it a harp, or is it kinnor? Okay. One team not sure? Really? You're not sure? It's definitely a banjo. Yes. So, I was talking with Astrid last night, and you might be interested in this one too, Keenan. And we were reminiscing about Romper Room. Dennis Rodman is associated with which one of these sports? Okay, is it baseball, basketball, cricket, or soccer? So, how many people here? Put your hands up. Remember Romper Room. Oh, and I can see Astrid's hand up. I can see Keenan's hand up. I can see. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Did you ever have Romper Room as a kid, Josh?
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
I think it ended in the 90s, so probably not. Basketball. Yes, Dennis Rodman. Great basketball player. Lots of teams there on the 100-point mark. Here, who's this artist? You ready?
She's into superstitions.
You all knew it was Ricky Martin. Yes. Also
Viva
had
la
a,
vida loca.
he also had a spot on Days of Our Lives, didn't he? I think. Okay, which country is home to the Aeroflot airline? The Aeroflot. Is it Belgium, France, Poland, or Russia? Welcome to Aeroflot. Your emergency exits are here. country.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as the rest of your accents.
Okay, welcome to Aeroflot Airline. Your emergency exits do not exist on Aeroflot Airline. That's okay. That's my really bad Russian accent. And we have a number of people past that first safety net, which is great. A couple of teams not. Let's continue on. Which sportsman suffered a serious accident while skiing in France on the 29th of December 2013? So, have to know by the pictures. Yes, serious accident while skiing. So, yeah, there were lots of different songs that were in the romper room, like Punch Punch, Punch a Ball, Mr. Doobie, How Do You Do? I used to have the romper room album. You know, that's the vinyl things that last much bigger than a CD.
I know what a vinyl is, Darren.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to everybody else, you know.
I'm sure most of those guys know what a vinyl is as well.
Okay, okay. Don't look down. Don't look down. All right. Okay, which country has this as their national anthem? Having a listen. It's, of course, Italy. Sounds like you're on a merry-go-round for a while there, doesn't it? But it's the Italian one, and that made a lot of people drop back down to the 150, but some people got to the 300. Okay, who was Katie Holmes engaged to before Tom Cruise? Was it Jake Gyllenhaal, Josh Hartnett, Chris Klein, Jude Law, or Sean Penn?
Jude Law.
Jude Law. Hey, Jude. I'm sure she wouldn't have minded being engaged to any of those guys.
Specifically Jude Law.
Especially Jude Law. I think he was married at the time, though. So Chris Klein, yes. Brother to Calvin, apparently. No, not really. All right, so how's that looking? Lots of people did go Jake Gyllenhaal. It sounds like that'd be a good match as well, but no, it was Chris Klein. How many gold medals did Australia win at the 2000 Summer Olympic Games? Where were the 2000 Summer Olympic Games? Do you know, Josh?
2000 Summer Olympic Games?
Yeah, the 2000 Summer Olympic Games.
Yes, I do.
Okay, where was that?
Sydney.
Yay! Woo! So was it 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, or 28?
It's not that hard.
Do you know how many medals? No, it's not.
Yes. Talking about where the Summer Olympics was in 2000.
Yes, gosh.
Obviously, the question was a bit difficult.
Yeah, okay. So we've only got, 6 teams at 400. Let's see if we can make it to the 450 safety net. In the Jack Ryan films, which one of these actors has not played Jack Ryan? Okay, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, Chris Pine. Alright, which one of those has not portrayed Jack Ryan?
Bond, is that you?
Yeah.
Being played by multiple actors?
Yeah. So yeah, Jack Ryan is obviously the American version of James Bond. Now we had a Hunt for Red October question before, which was of course a Tom Clancy character Jack Ryan. And Jack Ryan in that movie was played by Harrison Ford. So yeah, Christian Bale has never played Jack Ryan. Ben Affleck, he was in one. Chris Pine, he was in one of the latest ones where he played a really young Jack Ryan. All right, the Zagros mountain range is located in which of these regions? Is it Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia, or South America? The Zagros mountain range. The best thing about the Zagros mountain range is, it's a good word. If you can't think of another word to say, I'm going to say it. But zebra, zoology, Zagros. And it's in the Middle East. Where exactly is it? Somewhere around Turkey, and goes around and talks with their, is on their western border. All right, so only one team made it. Only one team made it all the way. Let us see who that was.
I hope we all enjoyed the wonderful cameo from my mother on the
Okay, so it was DNA.
stream right there.
Well done. So DNA is usually Astrid's team. Is that you there, Astrid, today? If it is, we'll change your name. Alrighty, but we've got a few teams that made it to 450. Well done to you as well. Let's see what that did. We'll put you also on the round winners there. With Hakuna Matata and Western Kingdom. But let's see what that has done. So the Newmans are now in the lead. We've swapped the lead 3 times so far. Let's see how we go for round 4. All right, again, back to the maximum of 100 points, and with the points reducing.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere west.
There's a little boy waiting at the counter of a corner shop. He's been waiting down there, waiting half a...
No, not yet. Hey! That's time!
My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold. Angel is the centerfold. My blood.
Okay. So. Which of those artists did you not hear? If people are unsure. Okay, yes, Lou Baker. So Nina was there with 99 red balloons, the English version of 996 Luftballons.
Can I just say
Yeah?
that the English version of that song
Yeah.
really doesn't fit very well?
No.
Honestly.
No. What's wrong with the German version? Why did we need an English version? Yeah, that's fine. Moving Pictures had What About Me? Which one did the Romantics have? I forget.
What I Like About You.
Oh, What I Like About You, that's it, yeah. The Vapors had...
You missed the...
Yes.
Twice.
Hey, yes, that's right. The Vapors with I'm Turning Japanese, and Twisted Sister with We're Not Gonna Take It.
The 6th song was... Centerfold.
Oh, yes, by G. Giles Band.
Yes.
All right. Who made the statement, I came, I saw, I conquered? Was it Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, or Napoleon Bonaparte? He was almost hit by a cannon, did you know? If he was, he would have been known as Napoleon Bonaparte. I just love watching his face. That whole reaction was like, was it a joke? It was a joke. No, it wasn't really a joke. But yeah, Julius Caesar. And that's the famous Veni Vidi Vici. Yes. He was copied later by William the Concreter, who said, I came, I saw, I concreted. The chapter of Cordelia appears, the character of Cordelia, appears in which Shakespearean play? Is it A Midsummer Night's Dream, King Lear, Merchant of Venice, or The Tempest? Okay, all of them Shakespearean plays.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Yes, it's good. So we don't have to eliminate any for not being Shakespearean plays.
There you go. Hint of the day. They're all Shakespearean plays.
That's right. And it's in Cordelia is in King Lear. Okay. About 2/3 of the people getting that one right. Are we doing a fastest for that one?
Sure.
All right. It is. Okay. T and Jeffy Chase with the fastest, not far behind the Snark Tarts. Alrighty. Okay, who was the king of Great Britain and Ireland during the American Revolution? Oh, it was a George, but was it George II, third, or fourth, or fifth? I hear that Hamilton is coming to Australia, to Sydney. Yeah, so probably tour elsewhere around, but yeah, consider getting tickets for it. Good to go see. But
It would be, yeah.
yeah. Yes, and it's of course George III, and except in Ireland, who knew him as George III, and
George III.
Otherwise known as Mad King George. Okay, who's this? Oh.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's a time to change.
Okay, Train with drops of Jupiter. Although how anyone could have drops of Jupiter in their hair just astounds me a little bit. You know, it's a gaseous planet.
It's probably something I would
Yeah.
have checked out.
Okay, who was the last emperor of China and the last of the Qing dynasty? So was it Hirohito, Meiji, or Puyi, or Qina? Okay. Last emperor of China, the last of the Qing dynasty. Okay, yes, it was indeed Emperor Puyi. Never really got to see much. I think they had to exile him for a bit. Okay. Okay, talking of German artists, this song by German artist Falco is dedicated to which composer? Okay, Mozart, yes. That was from Rock Me Amadeus, but that was actually the start of the 12-inch version of Rock Me Amadeus by Falco. So if you didn't recognize it but got the idea, that's probably why. All right, mustard gas was first used in which of these conflicts? So we've got the Korean War, the Vietnam War, World War I, or World War II. Mustard gas. Yes. Not a nice thing at all, mustard gas. Okay, 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. World War One. Yes, most people getting that one correct. All right. What's the name of the Australian women's national rugby union team? Do you know? Is it the Aussie Pride, the Olyroos, the Sapphires, or the Wallaroos? Huh? See them all there lining up, probably playing the national anthem at the time. Either that or they're doing a very interesting manoeuvre.
No, they're obviously just watching New Zealand.
Yeah,
The haka.
the haka maybe. Called the Wallaroos. Okay, all right. Finally, what's the next line of this song? right. What do you think it is?
Well, I can say it starts with call me.
And then the
then-
response being call me!
Call me!
Yes. On the line. Call me on the line. Because, you know, they had lines in those days rather than mobiles. So, for those of you who are too young to remember. But that brings us to the end of round 4. So, let's have a look at what that is for that round. So, Quarren Criviad did the best for that round, 750 points. DNA, again, not too bad, 718 there. All right, so let's have a look at the round winners for that. So we'll put Quarren Criviad there. All right, and the overall leaderboard, DNA has jumped to the top now, taking over from Hakuna Matata. Well done to you. Let's have a look at a few others. We've got the Red Bank Spiders at 22. Well done to you players. We've got Rosebud Hotel, Just Restos, Second Spoke there. What else we got? The Tassie Girls. Well, welcome again, Tassie Girls. That's all the teams we've got on. So 59 teams tonight. Alrighty. So that's pretty good for now. What we're going to do is have a bit of a break. Come back for the final 3 rounds. Don't forget the next round is Jeopardy. Be ready for that one. All right. Or is it? Is the next round Jeopardy?
Yes.
Yes, the next round's Jeopardy. All right, so we'll go to a break and come back with more soon.
Smarticus!
Spartacus!
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. I should have known we'd never get far.
left my heart to the sapper's round casing. And I sold my soul with my cigarettes to the black market man. I've had the Vietnam cold turkey, from the ocean to the Silver City, and it's only I the vets could understand about the long forgotten dockside guarantees. How there were no V-Day heroes in 1973, and how we sat in a Sydney harbor, her son open but I couldn't kiss her. Well, she was lying and I was home to Lucky Land. She was like so many more from that time on. The lives were all so empty until they found their chosen one. And the legs were often open, but their minds were always closed, and their hearts were held in fast suburban chains. And the legal pads were your hours long pay package, and the telex riders collided where the gunships once have been. And cop pox make me jumpy, and I never stop to dream. Oh, I'll be going need for speed and overcame. So I worked across the country from end to end. I tried to find a place to settle down where my mixed up life could end. I held a job on an oil rig, flying choppers when I could, but the nightlife nearly drove me round the bend. And I've traveled round the world from year to year, and each one found me aimless. One more year, the world's so weird. And I've been back to Southeast Asia. You know the answer sure ain't there, but I'm drifting north to check things out again. Well, the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone, and only 7 flying hours, and I'll be landing in Hong Kong. And there ain't nothing like the kisses from a jaded Chinese princess. I'm gonna hit some Hong Kong matches all night long. Well, the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone. You know the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone, and it's really got me worried. I'm gonna know that I'm in a hurry. You know the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone. Well, the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone. Yeah, yeah. You know the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone. Lord, it's really got me worried. I'm gonna know that I'm in a hurry. You know the last plane out of Sydney's almost gone.
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends.
We'll all kindly welcome back to the stage, Darren! Woo! Yay! Celebration in the chat, go!
Celebrate good times, come on. Da-da-da. Anyway, you might have noticed that Blondie song at the last one there before, and there wasn't a Blondie song in our
There
list.
was.
Yeah,
There
There was?
was.
Was there a Blondie
Yeah,
song?
there was.
what was it?
Lucky.
What was the Blondie song? The tide is high? No.
No, that wasn't the one I chose.
Oh, well, you said picture this, and you're wearing a picture of a person on a surfboard. So, anyway, sorry about that. So let's go to Jeopardy. So yeah, our song this morning, before was done by the wonderful Lockie, who does a great job, and we all love him for it. But anyway, going on to Jeopardy, you can choose up to 100 points for every question. Now, remember, it's how much you win or lose, depending on if you get the question right. And we promise to have no questions about Gough Whitlam. All right, geography is the first topic, though. How many? Okay, let's have a look at that. So, do you know what things are? Do you know capitals? Do you know? Are you very good in your nations? All that sort of stuff. All right, so we'll give it another 5 seconds before we get going. So yeah, a few teams still not in. All right, but show must go on, so we'll continue now. All right, which one of these countries does not share a border with Algeria? Is it Libya, Morocco, Senegal, or Tunisia? Algeria. Okay, so think of where Algeria is, and think of which one of these might not share a border with them. And when I say share a border, I mean as in they have a common border, not like that. You can have the border this week, and I'll have the border next week. No. Hello, Newmans. Okay, Senegal. So the Newmans missed out. Senegal does not share a border with Algeria. Nowhere near Algeria, in fact. Okay, music. Here's one that you should all know. Or not. I guess we'll see. But music tends to be a popular one. It's usually like, who's this band, who's this artist, who's the composer, all of that sort of stuff. All right, so okay, we're all in. Let's go. What instrument did Phil Collins play in this band? Okay, the drums, yes. And if you were listening before, another song that Lachlan put on the song list before was Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight, where he did that wonderful drum thing, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, that,
and then he almost knocked everything over. And then
I almost put that song on the...
would have been a catastrophe.
Decided against.
We almost got Invisible Touch, so hey, that would have been good as well. Sport. All right, so if you're a sport nut, maybe go high on this one. If you're not very good at sport, then don't go high on this one, I guess. Or you might chance it. Who knows? Avant-garde clue. I like it. All right. So let's go. Which golfer was born Eldrick? Was it Ernie Els, Tom Kite, Vijay Singh, or Tiger Woods? Eldrick. Wasn't he like in Blackadder? I've got a cunning plan. No, that's Baldrick. Sorry. Yes.
Now I'm watching the chat just to see what will happen.
Yeah. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is the answer. I can see why he changed his name to Tiger. Yeah. It's more of a crouching hidden type name. The human body. How well do you know you?
Also imagine he changed his name so it doesn't sound as awkward when...
Yeah, Eldrick Woods.
Here is Eldrick Woods.
Yeah, Tiger sounds a lot cooler.
Tiger sounds a lot cooler.
Alright. The process of peristalsis takes place in which system of the body? Peristalsis. Is it in your circulatory? Is it in your digestive, in your nervous, or in your respiratory? Yes. I used to know a girl called Peristalsis. No idea. Right. Digestive system. Yes. So the peristalsis is the motion of the food moving down your esophagus. All right. Space. Spruce. Some people need lots of it. Currently, there's less restrictions on it now, which is nice. Okay, I'll give it 5 more seconds for people to give an answer. All right, we're good. Okay, what is the name of the planet that takes about 30 Earth years to orbit the Sun? Is it Jupiter, Mercury, Neptune, or Saturn? 30 years. So, it takes its time, obviously. Does a long road. 15 seconds to go. Okay, Saturn is your answer there. Yes. I liked it, so I put a ring on it. Not many people getting Saturn. What did a lot of other people put? I'm guessing Jupiter. No, Neptune. No, Neptune's about 72 years or something like that. Yeah. Food. Popular topic. Food.
Do we have any odd topics this week?
No. Do we? No.
No.
No. No odd topics.
No odd topics. Did have an odd topic last night.
Yes. What was it?
Word meanings.
Word meanings. Yes.
You don't see that one very often.
No. All right, we're going to get going on this one for food. And it is garbanzo beans, are also known as what? Are they chickpeas, kidney beans, lentils, or lima beans? Garbanzo beans. Used a lot in a particular type of cuisine. Chickpeas, yes, garbanzo beans are also known as chickpeas. Used a lot in Middle Eastern cuisine, or with hummus or falafel, things like that. Animals. So, what's your biology like? Your zoology, maybe. Okay, so we'll give you 5 more seconds to answer. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get going. This image depicts which of the following animals? So is it an aardvark, an alpaca, a peccary, or a tapir? I like how the baby one is like all, it looks like it's wearing a onesie. It's tapirs, yes. You can sort of tell by their like snouty, nosy thing. They are big anteaters as well, along with aardvarks. Literature. They also like bark, I think, and stuff like that. I know I've never asked one what their favourite cuisine is.
That'd be an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
What is your favourite cuisine?
Right.
Walk away.
yeah, that's right.
Let's just stare up at you and walk away.
Alrighty, so literature. Okay, well, we'll get going. Are we having any issues over shows? I don't think so. Alright, what book did this person not write out of these 4? Dr. Sleep, Frankenstein, Pet Sematary, or The Shining? First of all, we've got to know who that person is.
A lot of people will be able to figure out who it is just from what's listed.
That's true. 10 seconds to go. Yes, Frankenstein is the answer there. Written by Mary Shelley. If you did put Dr. Sleep, did lots of people put that? Some did. Okay, well, Dr. Sleep is actually the follow-up to the book The Shining, both of which written by Stephen King, as was Pet Sematary. Alrighty, history. What do you like in history? It's harder these days because in the olden days there wasn't as much history.
Don't worry, we only add to it every year.
We do. Right, the ancient people known as the Hyksos. The Hyksos invaded which of these empires? Was it the Akkadian, the Egyptian, the Persian, or the Roman? Hyksos. I don't know. Now I know. I wonder if they wrote about it on a stone or something. It's the Egyptians. Yes. Lots of people not getting that one right. Lots of people went with Persian. Yeah, it sounds like something that that the Persians would have been invaded by, but yeah, it wasn't. It was the Egyptians. All right, flags. So generally, it's the flags of countries. Is this a flag of country? Yes, it is a flags of countries type one this time. It's not like a what's this in semaphore or anything like that. Okay. Righty, here we go. Which country's flag is this? Oh, turn that frown upside down. Is it Colombia, Ecuador, Romania, or Venezuela? So yes, we've got a yellow stripe, a navy bluish stripe, a red stripe, and yeah, a sad face of stars. How many stars are there? There's 8. So nope.
Is that a suitable hint?
No. Venezuela is the answer, though. One team not getting in time. What did lots of other people put? Oh, bits and pieces, Colombia, Ecuador, Romania. So just basically guessing by the looks of that one. Right, that is the end of that round, though. Let's see how people did. Hakuna Matata getting a full round. Well done to you, getting all 10 questions right and 100 points on each.
It looks like it was a wonderful phrase.
Yes, yes. No worries for them. So there they are on round 5. So I wonder if that's... yes, that has definitely meant that they are now comfortably in the lead for now.
For now, still
Yes,
2 rounds.
still heaps of rounds. We've got some other teams. Let's look at some other teams over here. Jesus there. Second spoke. Yes, my team is also named Bort. Well done to you.
We
All
still
right.
don't have a team that's normally named Bort.
No.
So...
No, that's it.
Mm.
Alrighty. So... and congratulations to whichever team happens to be at the 10th spot at the moment, whoever you are.
We don't know.
Yes.
At all.
At all. Okay, round 6. Okay, so again, 100 points for answer. If you know the answer, get in as quick as possible to get the most amount of points. Who was the first cricketer to play 100 test matches? Was it Richie Benaud, Don Bradman, Colin Cowdrey, or Garfield Sobers? The first cricketer to do it. So, all great cricketers, but which one of those played 100 test matches? You would have thought by 100 tests they would have been, had one to play a proper match. No? So Colin Cowdrey was the first person to do that, and he did that sometime, but altogether he did 114. All right. What year did this person pass away? Was it 2001, 2005, 2009, or 2014? Whichever year it was, we still think it was too soon. Yes, great actor, great person. Not so great singer. Did I go there? 2009. Okay, lots of teams again. Not too sure on when that was. Just taking potluck guesses, but yeah, 2009 was a year. Well, okay, what city was this band from? We all listening? Here we go.
Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name.
Houston. They obviously didn't have a problem with Destiny's Child. Yes. Or who came up with hairography, you know, the flick of the hair being like a dance move. Beyonce Knowles and the team. Right, which two cities listed are not national capitals? Are they Ankara, Budapest, Helsinki, Kabul, Quebec, or Zurich? So you need to select two answers. Two answers there, and hit. No, you don't need to press it.
I think you do actually. But...
Yeah. Well, I think it records
I'm not
the first
sure.
one. I think what it does is it records how many points it was for the first one, and then records how many points for the second one. And then if either of those are wrong, that's how many points you get. But each. Or neither. But it's Quebec and Zurich. Alright? Two teams not getting in at all. 5 teams not getting in at all. 50 getting at least one of those two. So congratulations to you. Okay, which TV show did this character appear in? Was it Frasier, Friends, Seinfeld, or Will and Grace? Does the tie give it away, do you think? No?
I don't think so.
Maybe the cup in the background?
That might.
Yeah, there's straws in it. Or and other things?
Maybe the background.
Maybe the background?
Yeah, maybe.
Chord? It's of course Friends. And who is it?
It's Gunther.
It's Gunther, who had the eternal crush on Rachel, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, well, no one told him life was going to be that way. Who was Lewis Hamilton's teammate in the Mercedes team from 2013 to 2016? Was it Valtteri Bottas, Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, or Sebastian Vettel? Or Vettel, depending on which way you drive. So, you remember the Smarticus episode 6A, Josh?
6A?
Yeah.
Yes.
My friend who did the question in that, his name's Paul. He just bought a Toyota Hiace with a right side drive. So he'll be driving that in America, the right side drive on the right side of the road. So good luck. I said, are there laws?
That could be interesting.
He said, no, there's no laws. You can drive whichever side you want. I'm going, okay. Anyway, it was Nico Rosberg. Okay, who am I? Who is this person? Okay, is it Bono? Is it Billy Ray Cyrus? Is it George Michael? Or is it Paul Young? Alright, looking very well-to-do with that wonderful shirt and very, very respectable spectacles. So that should surely eliminate one person straight off. Yes. George Michael is the answer. What did other people put? Did it? Yeah, I would have thought everyone else would have put Bono because of the glasses. But Bono tended to wear like the glasses with the colour in them, and that was for his eyes, as in like apparently something wrong with them. Okay. Where was Vladimir Putin born? On the moon maybe, but no. Omsk, St. Petersburg, Vladivostok, or Volgograd? Where in Russia was Vladimir Putin born? My wonderful Russian accent. I've got them all.
And surprise, surprise, it hasn't gotten
Any
better! You had like half an hour to practice this once, did it? You obviously didn't use that time very well.
No, I was too busy with the vodka. St. Petersburg is your answer there. What did other people put? We had a few at Vladivostok and a few at Volgograd, and not as many as Omsk. So it just looks like if you didn't know, you guessed. But yeah, St. Petersburg. He was born there. I'm surprised he hasn't changed it to St. Vladimir's Burg or something like that by now. Okay, which movie would you find this character from an animated feature film? Is it Despicable Me, Epic Mega Minds, Shrek, or The Box Trolls? I do recognise it. It does look like a character from a movie, which helps. It does help.
Yes, that is what the question asks.
Yes, yes, indeed it does. Okay, 5 seconds to go. One team gets to answer. Despicable Me is the answer, yes. It was a dog. From memory, wasn't it? Oh, well, there, approximation of a dog.
Yes. His name is
Right.
Kyle.
Kyle. Okay, Ciccone is the surname of which of these pop stars? Is it Adele, Cher, Enya, or Madonna? Ciccone. I do know the answer to this one as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, stop bragging.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with that. No. Yes.
But you
Yes.
can't let your
No,
host-
that's right. Yeah, I realise that. And we are living in a material world, which is why I couldn't answer that one for you. But yeah, Madonna. Yes. But that was her surname. That was the end of that round. So second last round. Who did the best in that one? Okay, the McStooges did. Dings for Keenan coming in close second, and Justin Eishalls third there. Alrighty, so let's put the McStooges up in the Hall of Fame. There you are, guys. I wonder if that means that Hakuna Matata are no longer there. They still are, but only just. DNA are on their trial. Okay, we better hurry up and change their name before they get there. Foreign Trivia doing well.
So we're not going to go in the next round and change the name?
No, we're not going to change
at
the
all.
name. No, we wouldn't do that.
We're not mean.
We're not mean. Alrighty, round 7, the final round. Okay, so remember, this is the last chance for you to get points. The faster you answer the question, if you get it right, the more points you get. Which album by The Police contains this single?
Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take.
Okay, so it's Synchronicity. Couldn't hear the song here though. I was hoping it would be Walking on the Moon, but it's not. It was Every Breath You Take. Yes. Yeah, it would have been good if it was Walking on the Moon. A bit of synchronicity in that answer, if it were that. Alright, in which movie would you hear this song?
Why, when he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned. And it hurt that my friends never stood downwind. And oh, the shame.
The Lion King, exactly. And that was Hakuna Matata, who happened to be in the lead right now. So, a bit of interesting irony there. Okay, what does a herpetologist study? Diseases, minerals, reptiles, or seeds? A herpetologist. So I've actually seen the stage play of Lion King as well, him on stage. It's big. It's like animals.
How would you describe the Lion King on stage? It's big and it's got animals.
It does. Reptiles is your answer there. Okay, lots of people putting diseases because of the whole herpa thing. Yes, and understand that. Alrighty. So who is this person? Okay, is it Andrea Bocelli? Is it Jose Carreras? Is it Placido Domingo? Or is it Luciano Pavarotti? So obviously a famous tenor, I guess, is definitely who it would be, since that's what all of those people are. And only the Auntie Bev not knowing the answer. No, they've had a guess anyway. it is indeed Pavarotti. So, yes. Him and Carreras and Domingo were the three tenors back in Paris for the World Cup finals there. Okay. True or false? A metre is longer than a yard. A metre is longer than a yard. Yeah. Is it true or false? Pick one. You go, well, it could be. Pick one. It's true or false? He goes 50-50. True.
More
True.
of a chance to get it right than literally any other question.
I mean, how can a metre be longer than a yard? I mean, your yard's at least 15 metres there, Josh. Just saying. All right, what year was this person born? You ready? Okay, so it's slowly going to fade in. Gosh, I wonder who it could be. I mean, there's just so many possibilities at this stage of people with like hair swept to the side and a rather small moustache and looking very angry. I know. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Maybe we know. Okay, 1880. 1880 to 1945.
1889.
1889, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the 9. 1889. Sorry. Okay, which one of these celebrity chefs is the oldest? Is it Matt Moran, Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay, or Curtis Stone? Okay, which one's kicking on the longest? All of them have had their own shows. Some of them several shows. Seconds to go. 5 seconds. Gordon Ramsay. Blimey. Gosh.
But does he have the lamb sauce?
But does he have the lamb sauce? I do not know. I'm gathering he doesn't. All right. Who was Alexander the Great's mother? Is this the Great? I don't know. Was it Ahsoka, Cleopatra, or Olympias? Yes. I mean, imagine naming your child being Alexander the Great. So that, it's got a lot to live up to. So Olympias was her name. Yes. I think she said, one battle, come back with your shield or on it. Meaning, win or come back dead. Okay. In which U.S. Hi everybody. In which U.S. national park is a geyser named Old Faithful located? I got excited because I knew the answer. Is it Banff, Bryce Canyon, Glacier, Grand Teton, or Yellowstone? Old Faithful, and yeah, apparently it does go off quite a lot. Faithfully. Okay, second last question, everyone. Yellowstone, yes. Not Jellystone, which is where Yogi and Boo Boo live, but Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park. Okay, so the final question is, what's the next line to this song? Oh. 10 seconds to go. Final question. Far away on the other side. Yes, that was right. And congratulations to the 45 teams who did get it right. Well done to all of you there. Alrighty, so congratulations. Let's look at the round scores for that round. Okay, so Justin Eisholes, you did the best there, followed by Zigberts. Okay. Alrighty, so you never know, this may lead to an upset. We will see. And we've got Justin Eisholes there as well.
Ooh, almost had a different team for every round.
Almost. Alrighty. So we'll do our final question here, which is please rate this experience of how much you enjoyed the show. Remember that E is the very dissatisfied. So if you didn't like us at all, no, it's the very satisfied. I'm just kidding with you all. So E is very satisfied, A is very dissatisfied, C is neutral, and don't worry about D or B because we just want your complete devotion here because we love you. We love doing this for you. We love the opportunity to be here, and we know that this is bringing a little bit of a community together, which is what we really like. So, 10 seconds to answer the question. Remember all those wonderful points you get if you press E. I didn't say that.
Yes, you totally get points for voting. And just because we can.
Right. Oh, look at that.
Hey, look at that.
Nixter.
E's and D's on that top 9.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it was Nixter who went first, so thank you, Nixter.
Look at that.
We appreciate it.
0.66 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
You don't win anything, unfortunately.
No.
But
No, but you can see Nikki if you go to the latest episode of Smarticus Showdown. She's in that. In fact, she asked a question, or does she? She sort of asked a question. Before we go to the next part, we do need to also thank. We're sort of crossing our fingers and seeing whether or not they've changed it across now that Justin's no longer doing it. But let's have a look at the credits now, and we'll roll those credits. Okay. What do we think? What are we thinking?
see, you're still with us in
Justin.
spirit.
Still Justin. See, you still are hosting the show, even though you're not even here. Not to worry. Look, it's great to have you all along anyway. We are, as you can see here, with Time Out Entertainment. They do a great job. If you have a venue around you that is running the quiz, support it. Go there, have a great time. You really will have a great time, I guarantee it. So, yeah. Well, now that we've come to the final answer, we're going to find out who the winner is. So are you all ready and prepared? You got your screenshots all happening there? Hope so, because here it comes. Or not. Great.
One more. Go again.
Alrighty, here we go. And the absolute winner is... It is. Yes, Hakuna Matata. But not by much. Only 80 points in it at the end. DNA got on second. Always a bridesmaid. Hey there, Astrid. We should have changed the name to Not First. That's alright. And Quarren Triviad came in with a respectable third place. That is great. We'll scroll along the other teams as we go along. Look, as I said to you before, we love coming here and doing this for you. Make sure that you tell your friends about it. But numbers are starting to dwindle, so we're a little worried, but make sure that you tell others so we can have a great family here every week. But until next week, though, I've been here with Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
And I'm Daz. Hi, Daz. And yes, we'll see you for next week here. I was about to say here on Smarticus, but it's not. It's the online trivia. Great to have you here.